Hello everyone, thanks for today's third video. So we're going to have a look at when it's 10 to 14 days for today's video. Day 10 is going to take us around the 15th of February. We're going to extend out beyond that. We said GFS and ECM ensembles may run around a couple of weeks. I'm going to have a look at the CFSV2 for March at the end of the video, the first month of me, Joshua Spring, and I shall get on that for you very shortly. Just to say that the first video released today was Snow Watch. There's a risk of significant UK snow coming up over the next day or two, over weekend into next week. So have a look at Snow Watch, see what's going on there. We released January Friday as well. Could be more cold weather later on into February too. Have a look at that one. And of course, this is 10 to 14 day. We are going to be shunting off the ECM WF 42 day look ahead into tomorrow morning. Let's have to do Snow Watch today. Yeah, you'll be able to watch that tomorrow morning, first video up. I'm going to be live streaming from 10 o'clock tonight. So I shall see you live after 10. We'll be on the verge. We'll be on the cusp of releasing the Beasterly. So I think it'll be a very, very funny live stream tonight, as we are, on the verge of doing it. So that's going to be after 10 o'clock tonight. I shall see you there, but I've got this one to get through first. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to say thank you so much to our latest PayPal donor. So I've had a donation through PayPal from Luke Bruce. Thank you so much to Luke Bruce for giving Galsworthy's a donation. Thank you so much, Luke, for doing that. You can give a donation through PayPal, any amount you would wish to. Donate through PayPal, so come to Galsworthy's PayPal page. The links are in the description and on all pages at galsworthys.com. So just come to the PayPal page, sign into the PayPal account, and you can donate whatever amount of money you would like, and it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Doing that, there's also, of course, Patreon as well. So thank you so much to all our patrons. And also YouTube channel membership. So if you'd like to become a channel member for Galsworthy's, all you need to do is come to Galsworthy's YouTube homepage, click the join button, take you through to another page where you can see what benefits you get for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much, everybody. For that, we are getting very close now, 10.5k subscribers. Going to put on around over 30 subs, I think, to get ourselves to 10.5k. Halfway there to 11,000 subscribers, man. How exciting is that, everybody? Halfway to 11k. So please, if you have not yet given us a sub, please can you sub the channel? Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody else to sub as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. The support is just absolutely amazing. It's been an unbelievable winter. An absolutely fantastic winter. My personal channel, by the way, so I'm on a bit of a tangent. My personal channel is getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, 968. So if you aren't subbed to my personal channel, can you give Gavin Partridge channel a sub when it gets to 10, because we was demonetized by YouTube on that channel because it had fewer than 1,000 subscribers. So to be able to monetize videos, you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time. I don't know how the watch time is looking, but it would definitely be helpful if my personal channel, Gavin Partridge channel, can get to 1,000 subscribers. It gives me the possibility to maybe start monetizing the videos on that channel again. All of the weather videos that we recorded there from 2012 to 2014 before we changed to the Galsworthy's channel, all of those weather videos are there, like from the winter of 2012-13, the only other cold winter that I've been able to forecast for, actually, but nobody's watching the videos then. But yeah, anyway, if you aren't subbed to my personal Gavin Partridge channel, please sub. It's not too far away from 1,000 subscribers, and as I say, when it gets to 1,000 subscribers, there's a possibility I may be able to start getting the videos re-monetized with YouTube, which will be quite nice. But of course, make sure you're subbed to Galsworthy's channel as well. As I say, got to put on around over 30 subscribers to get to 11k. No, to get 10.5k. I don't know what I'm saying, really. Let's get on with the video. I've got to put around over 30 get to 10.5k. So thank you so much, everybody, for all of the support. And a special thank you to Luke Bruce, of course, of the donation. Right. We've got warnings galore at the UK Met for ice and snow. So I've got an amber warning today for snow across the northern and eastern parts of Scotland. Let's look at that one first of all. There is also yellow warnings for rain and snow as well, but it's the amber warning, of course, that is of most concern. So this is valid from 3 o'clock this afternoon, so around now, we'll record a video, to midday tomorrow. Snow will become persistent and heavy and could lead to some significant disruption to transport and utilities. It's across northern, central and eastern parts of Scotland, away from the coast. There is also a rain warning as well, closer to the coast and south east of Scotland. Heavy rain may lead to flooding and transport disruption. That's valid from today through tomorrow. There's also a rain warning for northeastern England as well. Right, that's that one done. Tomorrow, these are the warnings that we've got for tomorrow. Look at all this. There's amber warnings still across central and eastern parts of Scotland for snow. Rain warnings across, yellow rain warnings across rest of Scotland and northern England. There's a snow and ice warning. Looks like it's for sort of northern England, possibly down in towards the Midlands. That'll be late on in the day tomorrow, I think. And a snow warning even further south. Let's have a look at some of these then. So we've dealt with the amber warning across Scotland. And of course, we know got the rain warnings for the north. Let's deal with this snow and ice warning just here. So that one is stretched out right from north all the way down towards East Anglia and the Midlands. It's valid from 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon until midnight, Sunday 7th of February. They're saying snow showers may affect northern and eastern parts of the UK, which may lead to travel disruption. There's also a snow and ice warning though going further southwards. This is valid from 11 o'clock in the evening tomorrow through 6 a.m. Monday. It covers East Anglia, South East England, and parts of South East Midlands. Snow. It's not snow showers. It's heavy outbreaks of snow. Heavy snow at times will bring some travel disruption. There's also an ice warning. Have a look at this one. Ice warning across bringing parts of southern Wales and down southwestern England. Ice. It's valid from midnight tonight through to 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Ice may lead to some difficult driving conditions early on Sunday. Right, that's all of that lot done. Let's see if we can go back then. And we'll have a look at Sunday's warning. So Sunday's warning is for snow and ice, yellow warning through most parts of eastern Britain. Also the amber warning here in the southeast. So it's an amber warning for snow for parts of Norfolk, Essex, and down into southeast England, Kent. They're saying a band of heavy snow is likely to bring widespread travel disruption. Wow, wow, wow. Been a long time since it had an amber warning for snow down in the southeast. That's valid 4 a.m. Sunday until the end of Sunday evening. More warnings on Monday. Yellow warning widely from East Scotland down southeastern England for snow and ice. Same is true for Tuesday as well. We're going further out now, of course, so more unreliable with these. But you see, go all the way down. With this warning all the way down from eastern Scotland to southeastern England. And then there's a warning as well on Wednesday for snow and ice across much of eastern Britain too. So, plenty of snow around in the east. If you're in the west, you're probably going to be wondering what's going on. Why is there no warnings to you? It's because the east winds do not push these snow showers through all that well to west unless you get some sort of trough or feature bands the shower together and moves them inland, or you get a streamer. Now, this is a very uncertain. I explained this in Snowwatch, but I'll go over it again very quickly. It's very uncertain where these bands of snow develop, with troughs and things. And it's even more uncertain where the streamers set up. So just because you have not got a severe, I see there's people in the comments very disappointed in the west about not having any snow. I would say it's just because you have not got a weather warning for snow, and at the moment there's no model forecasting for you, does not mean that you won't get any snow with these easterly winds. It's always a case of watch your space with snow in the UK. It's always unreliable. It's difficult to forecast for. Small features, little troughs and convergence areas pop up at very, very short notice in these patterns. So I know a lot of you in the west are worrying about not getting any snow. I would just say just keep an eye on these. You aren't favoured because the wind's going to be in from the east. But that does not necessarily mean that you won't get any snow. And then later on in the week, of course, we watch out for the Atlantic to bump in against this cold air. So it could be around Thursday that western parts have the greatest chance of getting some some snow from this in terms of significant snow. Right, latest observations from XC Weather. North-south split goes on. So just 1 degree there, flashing away at Aboyne and also Loch Glasgarnock. It's cold in the north. It has been all week. Go further south, we'll say it's much, much milder. Look at this. 11 degrees down in the southeast. 11 degrees at Headcorn Aerodrome. 11 degrees as well at Norfolk. In between, it's not as warm as that. Church Norfolk is at 7, about average for early February. Rhyl is at 8 degrees. Leeds is at 6 degrees. Northwood still. Redesdale Camp is at 3 degrees. Over to Belfast is at 7 degrees there. So it gets cooler the further north you go, but the really cold areas across Scotland today, that's going to be plunging south to the eastern wind zone through the course of tomorrow. Right, GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. Next couple of weeks. Look at Sheffield today. The red line. It's a 30-year upper air temperature average for Sheffield. We're about average at the moment with the upper air temperature across Northern England. They're going to get colder. It's downhill all the way from here by tomorrow. And into the rest of the weekend next week, it's much, much colder than average. The upper air temperatures are going down to between -10 and -15 at 850 HPA. That's a bitterly cold air mass that's going to be coming in on those easterly winds. Recovery in temperature taking place next weekend, 13th to 15th of February. The upper air temperatures are lifting up there, although not all of them are lifting up. Some of these ensemble members now are starting to remain cold. That's one to watch. Where it does turn milder into the middle part of February. But it looks like it probably will turn milder into the middle of February. So this time next week we'll probably be thawing out. But maybe not for all that long. It looks like we've got a cooling trend beginning to pick up now as we go into the second half of February. There are some very cold GFS ensemble members appearing once again to the second half of February. They're a minority at the moment. They're some outliers, but clearly you can see that the white line, which is the ensemble mean, is like very cold, lifts up, but is dropping now as we go into the second half of February. Colder weather perhaps to close out February would be in line with GWV's winter forecast, of course. Precipitation-wise, a lot of precipitation coming up as the temperature drops, and that rain, some of that snow. Regular precipitation through this cold period as well. That will all be snow, of course, with upper air temperatures at under -10 to 850 HPA. And then as it gets milder, there's more precipitation. That's probably rain, probably snow initially, and then going back towards rain. And then this period here, where it's getting colder again, could be a mix of rain and snow. A lot going on in the coming days, obviously. Temperature anomalies from the 5th to 13th February going to be colder than average in most parts of Northern Europe. Extremely cold across Scandinavia. I mean, bear in mind, Scandinavia at this time of year will be very cold anyway, but the temperature anomaly is around 10 degrees below average, so extraordinarily cold really for Scandinavia and western parts of Russia, northeastern Europe as well, around Baltic Sea. It's going to be Baltic in the Baltic. Beast from the Baltic I saw today. It's been named not beast from the east, beast from the Baltic, but it's still a beast. It's still a beast. Whether it's a beast from the east or a beast from the Baltic, it's still a beast. And these cold conditions do extend into the UK and Ireland as well. Look how mild it is, though, down across the southeast of Europe. Italy, around the Adriatic, going in towards the Balkans, down to southeast Europe, exceptionally mild. Down there, very spring-like. Had a mild winter all the way through, of course. Precipitation anomalies from the 5th through to 13th of February. Much, much drier than average for Scandinavia. That's where the Scandi high is sitting, of course. For the UK, actually above average precipitation. And, of course, particularly so in the east. That's telling us that we've got lots of precipitation in the North Sea, and much of that with cold temperatures will be snow. Right, this is our latest inflow map. Lots from earthnullschool.net. Easterlies are beginning to descend south. Do you remember yesterday, when lots of these, the easterlies were mostly into Scotland. Now, the easterly is just starting to pick up across the northern parts of England. That easterly is going to descend southwards through the weekend and turn us a lot colder. This is how the UK Met is looking for Monday. Easterly winds being unleashed across the country, bitterly cold, and be bringing snow showers to eastern parts of the country. Easterly continues into Tuesday, bitterly cold day again, and another bitter day on Wednesday. Winds again, well and truly entrenching east. Look how far this easterly goes, almost like a reverse zonal flow. We've got the easterly starting around here, really, which is like northern Russia, like the Urals, central central Russia. The ice bar, you follow the ice bar across. The ice bar goes all the way through there. Actually, let's do about ice bar just there. The ice bar goes all the way through there. Across Europe into the UK, then out into the Atlantic. The isobar then goes up to Greenland and up to Canada. So this is like a reverse zonal flow that we have here. Very, very extreme sort of easterly flow. Wow, wow, wow. Very unusual to see that. Right, we go through to Thursday as far as we go. Sorry, off on a tangent there. Go through to Thursday as far as we go with the UK Met. And we see a low pressure coming in from the Atlantic, coming against that block of cold air. That could deliver a snow event on Thursday. We'll know more in a couple of days' time. This is how the GFS 6Z is looking. Again, a long fetch easterly from Russia to Canada. And we're in the middle of all that. So, yeah, it will be cold through the early part of next week. Bit of cold. There's the upper air temperatures. Again, minus 10 celsius isotherm through nearly all parts of the country, really. Easterly continues into Tuesday as well. Very cold easterly, reverse zonal flow into Wednesday. Another very cold day. Winds in from the east once again. There's the upper air temperatures. Again, looking bitter cold through most parts of the country. Thursday, low pressure starts to move in from the Atlantic. The low pressure is actually a long way for us in the middle of the North Atlantic, but there is a weather front that will be coming in, probably an occluded front, I would have thought. That'll be coming in to the cold air. It may deliver significant snow to many of us on Thursday. That weather front then carries on pushing northwards. By Friday, this time next week, just goes a little bit milder, perhaps from the west. We know there's a few GFS ensemble members that do not turn things milder, though, so it's all to be determined late next week. I think this particular GFS run does pull up some much milder air from the southwest as we go into the middle weekend of February. So quite a mild Valentine's Day, Sunday the 14th of February. Winds are up from the south, and yeah, looking quite mild by then, thawing out, but not for long, because look at this, low pressure then starts to move back in from the north. As that dies southwards again, high pressure builds around Iceland. Winds go back into the east. So just a couple of days of milder weather on the GFS 6Z, and then we're pulling wind back in from the east again. It's becoming much colder once more. There we go through to Wednesday the 17th of February. High pressure, back to square one really. High pressure is to the north of Scotland, between Scotland and Iceland. Winds are back in from the east, probably bringing in more snow showers to eastern and southern parts of the country. And then the high pressure sort of sits around the country, keeping us cold, frosty, and reasonably dry, though. So it does turn drier into the second half of February, but it would be cold. These are the temperatures. I haven't shown you these yet with this cold spell. These are the temperatures based on that GFS run. So tomorrow, cold in the north, cooler than it has been down in the south. Temperatures just into mid-single digits. The cold air really gets in on Saturday night. Most places drop down to or below freezing. And then Sunday is a bitterly cold day. These are maximum temperatures on Sunday from the GFS, barely above freezing, even in the west. In many eastern and northern areas, suggesting temperatures stay below freezing all day. It's probably a bit overdone. I don't think it'll be quite that cold, but it is a suggestion this is a bitterly cold east wind that we bring in. Look at that widespread and quite severe penetrating frost, that east wind on Sunday night. Temperatures in all areas going down well below freezing, particularly so in the north. Ice day through most of the country on Monday. Again, temperatures at or below freezing all day. Again, I think these temperatures perhaps a degree or two too low, but I would suspect most places are struggling to get much above freezing actually by the time we get through to Monday. And another really cold and frosty night with a penetrating, quite severe frost on Monday night. Temperatures again widely well below freezing. Another ice day on Tuesday. Temperatures again staying at or below freezing all day for most parts of the country. Again, you can probably live it up by a degree or two, but even so, if this is suggesting a maximum around -2, -3, you're still probably struggling to get much above freezing for most parts of central and eastern England on Tuesday. Severe frost again, penetrating frost with wind on Tuesday night. If anything, it gets cold as the week progresses actually. So by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, the frost is becoming really severe actually across Scotland. Then go through into Wednesday. We have another ice day on Wednesday. Temperatures again widely staying at or below freezing, particularly for these more northern and eastern. eastern areas. There was severe frost in many parts of the country, particularly the north and the east, on Wednesday night. It begins to get slightly less cold in the far southwest. We go through to Thursday when we may have a snow event, but eventually temperatures begin to lift up down in the southwest behind the snow, so becoming a little bit less cold in the southwest on Thursday. Most central, northern, east parts of the country still trying to get the temperature much above freezing on Thursday. And then into Friday, yes, it does start to get milder then, especially so down in the southwest. The temperatures lift up into double digits. From the freezer to spring within a day or so in the south. Right, this is how the GM is looking. So, easterlies on Monday, bitterly cold, heavy snow in the east. Easterly continue into Tuesday as well. Minus 10 celsius iceberg is through the country. It's going to be a bitter cold day. Wednesday will be another bitterly cold day. That easterly wind continue to push a minus 10 celsius iceberg through the country, more snow showers likely. Low pressure then begins to move up against that cold air on Thursday. That could deliver some significant snow. Look, the low pressure is struggling, so the wind remains like southeasterly. That tells us that the weather front is really slowing down and struggling to get in. It's the kind of thing that can deliver a very significant snow event to many parts of the country. We'll know more in a couple of days' time. Still with those southeasterlies from most parts of the country on Saturday 13th. So by this point the GFS has turned us all a lot milder, but the GM is still pretty cold away from the far west, southwest anyway, even up to Saturday the 13th of February. It's not until like day 10 that the milder air from the west finally pushes in. Then the GFS does get us milder by day 10. GM I should say does get us milder by day 10, 15th of February. Icon looks like this. Easy winds bring bitterly cold air across much of northern Europe over the coming days. Again, there's the upper air temperatures through the middle of next week, showing minus 10. Celsius iceberg is through the country. And Icon keeps it cold actually right up to the end of next week. So this is Friday. Look how much further away from us that weather front is on Friday. So the snow event is delayed with Icon, but that means that we stay cold right the way through to the end of next week. There's the upper air temperature still looking bitterly cold in most areas. And as far as we go with Icon, it's 280 hours, Friday 12th of February. Again, most parts of the country are maintaining that cold or very cold air. Icon wants to keep it cold to the end of next week. ECM, again, easterly winds unleashed across the country through the coming days. All much of a muchness with this easterly. No deviation on that, just the devil's in the detail in terms of where any snow is going to be, as always. My 10 celsius iceberg is through the country on Wednesday. Low pressure starts to move in from the Atlantic on Thursday. Struggles though. Look at this. It's in midnight on Friday. Probably quite a significant snow event taking place across parts of the country with that weather front coming in to that cold air. Eventually, it takes a long time. This is Saturday, still looking cold. Saturday 13th. Eventually, we do get milder air in from the Atlantic. You're actually going to push a very, very, very mild air with the ECM at day 10. Look at the upper air temperatures now. Wow, plus 10 celsius iceberg coming up from the Canary Islands, from the Beast through to spring in just a couple of days. Very strange winter this, isn't it? This is precipitation type forecast based on that ECM run from Meteo.com. Increasing risk of snow coming down from Scotland into northern England tomorrow. Rain further southwards, then overnight, Saturday into Sunday, more snow through Wales into the Midlands. When it's into the southeast corner, they have a risk of significant snow during the course of Sunday. Snow showers will push inland to other eastern areas as well. Lots of snow showers running down the eastern side of the country through the early part of next week. By the middle of the week, probably turning a little bit dry before weather system coming off the Atlantic and a huge snow event takes place there towards the end of next week. Wow, look at that. This is Thursday through to Friday. Heavy snow sweeping across the country through the second half of next week, and another sort of big snow event there through Wales and the Midlands on Saturday 13th of February as well. It's really struggling to get mild air through. Eventually it does break in, so by day 10 we've gone back primarily or complete to rain. There's a lot of it in the north and in the west. These are the options on the table within the ECM Ensemble today for day 10. Gets us to the 15th of February. We have 26 members of the ECM Ensembles, including the operational run. They do have blocking in the north, but despite that, raising the heights a bit across France, and with low pressure out to the west, we draw up potentially a very mild southwesterly wind. And as I say, there's 26 members of the ECM ensembles doing that, turning us very mild by day 10, or turning us milder by day 10. 25, so it's nearly a 50-50 split. That includes the operation run. 25, a nearly 50-50 split, including the control. Keep us cold at day 10. These 25 still have the high pressure blocking to the north. Low pressure is out in the Atlantic and winds are in from an easterly direction. So it's virtually a 50-50 split whether we turn it milder by day 10 or we keep it cold. It's on the toss of a coin. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Gets us to the 20th of February. 19 members of the ECM ensembles with blocking around Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure to the south. We're bringing cold easterly winds with those. Of course, the low pressure coming against that cold air could deliver snow. That's 19 doing that. 18 have high pressure out to our west, pulling in the wind from a northerly direction, with that, or a northeast direction. That's going to be cold. And 14, look at this, blocking to the north, low pressure to the south, winds are in from the east. So even if we go mild, and it's not guaranteed we will, but even if we go milder around day 10, the ECM ensembles want to get us back to cold weather very, very quickly. And by the 20th of February, 5 days further on, we're back into to cold weather again. Finally, the CFS V2 for March is 700 millibar height anomaly for March, and the CFS going for quite an anticyclonic month actually. High pressure sitting close to the country, just slightly out to our west, could allow for a bit of a northerly influence, but essentially it's not overly cold signal. It's not really northern blocking. Just quite an anticyclonic sort of March, possibly bringing quite a bit of dry weather. Temperature anomalies are quite close to average, although a much milder month is forecast generally for much of northern Europe, so it's a different type circulation pattern. Most of northern East America also pretty mild, so a significant change in the overall circulation for March. With much milder month, much of northern Europe predicted there. And the precipitation anomaly, again, is no particular signal, but with high pressure closeness, you'd expect a reasonably dry month, I would have thought. Right then, if you enjoyed this video, lots to digest. If you enjoyed this video, please can you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We've got to put on another 30 subs to get to 10,500 subscribers. Not many more to go to be halfway to 11k. Thank you so much for doing that, everybody. Don't forget to tell your friends, family, everybody else about Gav's Weathers. Thank you so much for doing that. And get them to subscribe too. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for doing that. Right, that's it then. We'll be back after 10 o'clock with our Friday night live stream. We're going to be on the cusp of unleashing the beast from the Baltic or the beast from wherever. We'll be on the cusp of doing it tonight, and so we'll have a laugh. It'll be a lot of fun. That'll be after 10 o'clock tonight. I shall see you then. Giddy Gav will see you after 10 o'clock. But for this video, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later on. Goodbye. Bye for now.